This is moving on to the mental health issue as well. This is a different girl actually, but this is a story I do like to share because I'm going to say, is it a beautiful story or a sad story? I don't know, but it is to do with a female, and there was a girl, and she was a, I'll be honest with you, she was a sex worker, and the two of us, I did not pay her, no. The two of us became very, very close. We got extremely close, and we were good friends, and a lot of people hated her, actually. They said she's got a bad attitude. She's a very pretty girl. But as a person, I actually thought the world of her and really did think a lot of her. And it was quite funny because she was so into politics and she was into art. I don't know anything about art. But she was into history and stuff. So a lot of stuff I was, and the two of us really, really connected. She was 24 when I started talking to her. So, yeah, fucking hell, I'm old now, aren't I? Fucking hell, 37. So, yeah, the two of us became really, really close. And deep into the friendship, and as feelings had grown between the two of us, she revealed to me she was actually in stage of kidney treatment, and she had severe addiction issues, and she had a lot wrong with her. She was anorexic at one point, and yeah, her body was thinning, and she actually got to stage 3 kidney issues. She was having liver failure. Basically, she was having organs shut down. And when I say she was doing bags of sniff, she was getting to the equivalent of 17, 18 bags a day on a good day. Whereas me, myself, I don't do that. So, yeah, I don't do any of it, actually, at all. So, but the two of us, despite all this, and it's quite funny because she was also a Muslim as well, the two of us really, like, connected and became, like, really close in a way you wouldn't expect. And I remember, like, she'd flirted for loads. She was really, and this is where you can't see situations she'd, like, I mean, this is a girl who's probably slept with, like she said, 20,000 men, and we were having this right big thinny one, and she came on to me, and we were having a joke. I said, right, come here, you, and I picked her up, and we were having a laugh, and I carried her, and we went into the bedroom, and as we got into the bedroom, I looked at her, and I was like, oh, she's actually nervous. Like, obviously you think she'd be super duper calm, but she wasn't. You could tell she was nervous. And we ended up just having like a little fucking cuddle and a talk, really, for the first time ever, and really chatting and getting to anyone. And we really, like, connected, and I was like, are you okay? And she was like that. I went, yeah, and she was, yeah, blah, blah. And like, she confessed she had, like, quite strong feelings for me, why we're different, blah, blah, blah. So the two of us connected in a bit of a different level that I didn't expect. And we got super duper close during this time. But what was mentally probably the hardest thing for me was, I used to go over to the hospital appointments, and then literally the nurse one of the day, she grabbed me like this, and it was quite an aggressive grab, and she said to me, she goes, look, she's dying. She knows she's dying. You can't. Thing, I remember I was like, I'm not going to say her name because it would be unfair on her, but the two of us were in the apartment, and I'm like sat with her on the bed, and I went, look, you know, I said, I really care about you. I said, you know what's happening. And we had this really thinny one, and then I got home, and then she had a lot of mental health issues as well. She had schizophrenia, PD, bipolar. She didn't take a medication either. She needed lithium and everything, so it was quite bad some days. But I got back and I received a message, like a book like this, and usually when you got these type of messages, it was, oh shit. But it was just such a beautiful message, and she said to me, she goes, Chris, she goes, I love you so much as a man, and I have so much respect for you, blah, blah, blah. No one's done for me what you've done for me. She goes, but I'm a wasted cause, and I can't beat my issues. And again, she'd come from an abusive household with her parents and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it. And she literally saw me. She goes, but you know, it's unfair. And she goes, you are going to watch me die. She goes, I won't stop. She goes, I don't want to stop. She goes, because she goes, I can't do with the thoughts. I don't want to go into a, you know, rehab or anything like that. I don't want to get better. So standing by her, and like, I had to make that decision of, yeah, do I stand by this person in the sense of be there for them and watch them, unfortunately, go down the path they are going to. And it was a really, really sad thing, because obviously I deeply loved and cared about this person, but there was no helping them. But the mental strain it probably put on myself afterwards, like, I never like to say these things, is I was there every day, and I remember, like, she ended up going back to her home country, and I was so, like, I wanted to cry for so many different reasons, because I was so upset, like, from missing her to, wow, she's going to pass away, to, oh, I don't know if I could do it anymore, because it felt like she'd passed away and that. And unfortunately, I've kept in touch with people afterwards who know her, and things did not go well. They went how you would expect. But so, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, though, is sometimes you've got to also take that little bit of time for yourself, like time out, and view things in a certain certain light. I'm hoping this story resonates with some people, because a lot of people are going to go, if you put it on the funny side, Chris was messing around with a drug addicted prostitute, but it actually wasn't like that in the actual bigger world of things.